How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Void Pulse Gaming. Welcome to the Groza Call of Duty Cold War rifle review. Now, the Groza is essentially just a bullpup version of the AK-47, and if you don't know what bullpup is, don't worry, I got your back. Bullpup just means that the magazine where the bullets are fed into the gun are behind the trigger instead of in front of the trigger, allowing for a longer range. Gun nuts, please don't come for my neck. That's all I know about bullpup rifles. I just know it's in the back, closest to your arm, not the front. Anyway, getting into it, the Groza is a beautiful gun. As you can see, I had to get it gold, so you know I'm not talking straight out my ass because I've gotten the time into it. Okay, let's go into attachments that I use. 16.7-inch VDV reinforced because effective range and bullet velocity are key. Then we're going to go into the Groza 5 milliwatt laser because hipfire on this thing is like an SMG now. We can hit anything. Now we're going to go Spetsnaz grip because 20% vertical or horizontal recoil and 6% vertical is amazing. Screw shooting speed. Now we got the 40 round speed mag because 20% aim down sight time is nothing because we got this bad boy. Groza elastic wrap with 30% aim down sight time, 90% flinch resistance, and aim while going prone. You could choose the 16.5-inch CMV mil spec for increased damage and strafe speed at the start of maxing ammo, at the cost of maxing max ammo and effective range, which, you know, basically turns this into a legit submachine gun at that point, because you ain't gonna hit anybody that far away. So do keep in mind, if you do pick that, it's also only increasing your headshot damage, not the actual body damage. Okay, so with that barrel, you can actually get a 3-hit headshot up close, but guys, minus 40% effective range, this gun already sucks long range. It has a 5 to 6 shot kill range. From 38 meters, it's a 5-shot kill range. Anything above that is 6-shot kill range. The recoil on this thing is honestly the most interesting recoil out of all the assault rifles, as in the recoil pattern on this is pretty trash. Like, it is worse than Taco Bell taking everything off their menu. But guys, listen, that may be true, but the way to get around that is controlling your fire rate. Now, I know this is like gonna sound like a sweat move, but if you're shooting someone long range, you want to tap the trigger anyway just so you're a little more accurate, because if you're hosing someone down from 38 meter range is a 5-shot kill range. So if you're doing that and you're hosing someone down max range with this rifle, you do not want to be the person that just holds the trigger down the entire time, because that's me. That's me. I'm the person that I'm talking about. I do this mistake all the time. Just remember, if you do that, your recoil is going to be pretty bad, and you're probably going to land like 3 shots before you die from them. So keep that in mind. You want to make sure you use this medium range. Like on Nuketown, this gun is OP. This gun rules the battlefield on Nuketown just because it's a mid-range gun. So if you can stay in the houses and kind of protect doorways and stuff like that, it is great at that. If you're trying to rush, you are probably going to be outgunned by SMGs and of course shotguns, so do keep that in mind. You could rush with this if you're pretty good with reflexes and all that, obviously, but the hipfire on this can help you out too. So just keep in mind that it's not an SMG, so you will get outgunned by the MP5 that's about to murk you around the corner, okay? So this gun has a whole bunch of strengths. Like, this gun is amazing. Has the second fastest 5-shot kill out of all the rifles, behind the AK-47, boys. I'm telling you, Treyarch watched my video and they're like, you know what? We got you, fam. Don't worry about it. And then they made the bullpup AK and they're like, you know what? Let's make this the second best, or the second fastest TTK, which is time to kill. Love it. Let's keep going. The time to kill on this rifle, which I'm boasting so much about, is 320 milliseconds. That's only headshots, guys. That's if you land every shot as a headshot, which is going to be 4 shots. 4 shots to kill. All headshots. Good luck trying to hit 4 shots on the head with any gun. But anyway, 400 milliseconds for long range for the 6-shot kill. And this has the fastest bullet velocity out of any assault rifle in Call of Duty, guys. This is 650 meters per second. That's with no attachments on it. Sure, you can slap on attachments and make any gun fast as shit, but guys, that's stock. So you really don't need anything that increases bullet velocity. You just need range on this. So if you want to start picking people off long range, go for it. That's what I have it kitted out for, because I want to fix the little range stuff. And I wanted to get long shots in, which is a pain in the ass with any assault rifle, okay? So do keep that in mind. That is honestly meta. It has the worst recoil pattern, okay? That's the key with this. It's a pattern. So when you shoot, it has the worst line of recoil. If you want to say that instead, it's a little easier to understand. So if you just hold the fire button down, you'll see that it kicks and it has a lot of horizontal recoil. So to fix that, we got the Spetsnaz grip, of course. Now, to control the recoil up close, you won't have any problems. Aim for the body, you'll end up shooting the head anyway. So just keep in mind, you got to start at like maybe mid chest, and then you'll jump into a headshot eventually if you don't kill them already. So always try that out, and make sure you guys are kitting this out properly. Do not put any attachments that ruin the horizontal recoil. Vertical recoil is okay. If it kicks up even harder, guys, it's only kicking up. You can mitigate kicking up easy. Horizontal recoil, which means it kicks like side to side or left to right, that is a lot harder to control than it kicking up, because up you just drag down, so it's not that bad. But horizontal is super unpredictable because it's either going to go left or right, and you can't control that. You don't know if it's going to hit left. It'll hit right when you think left. But anyway, getting back into the gun instead of ranting. Honestly, guys, I had so much fun getting this gun gold just because it literally is, like, it feels like the AK-47. It looks like it, and damn does it perform like it. It did so good. It was such a fun gun to use, and I honestly took this to hardcore, which of course was a one-shot kill no matter where it was on the map. So the range isn't a problem on hardcore. And the thing I liked most about this gun is just the hipfire. Guys, this thing could be kitted out. I'm not kidding when I say this thing could be kitted out to win close quarter engagements. You're not going to be winning a lot against SMGs, but other assault rifles, you're going to murk them up close. Especially hipfire wise. If you guys are both hipfiring, this gun will win you the battle, no matter what. I've won many battles up close against other assault rifles. SMG wise, no. SMGs, you should never challenge an SMG up close. If you know the enemy team has SMGs, try and pick them off mid-range, because their recoil, if it's not the MP5, is going to bounce all around you. So do keep in mind that you want to keep the range pretty good with this one. You want to make sure you're distanced from them, and give yourself a gap. Give yourself a gap so you have enough time to get the kill and line up the shot and all that good stuff, okay? So make sure you're controlling recoil. If you want to put a sight, you can. Honestly, I don't recommend a sight just because the iron sights for me are beautiful. This gun has my favorite iron sights on them because it's literally just a needle. Like, that is the most accurate thing I've ever seen in my life. Of course, longer range shots, you know, the needle covers the body, but whatever. You shouldn't be shooting that far with this thing anyway. So put a sight on it if you want. I'm not going to tell you not to, because, I mean, it's your gun at the end of the day, and you're going to get more kills building it the way you want to build it. If you want to kit this thing out to where the horizontal recoil is just ultimately trash on it, that's your build. I mean, go for it. If that's what you think is fun and it looks dope as shit, trust me, I understand. I kit the AK-47 or the 74U as the Val, even though it has a freaking 7-meter kill range. So do what you want. Your gun, your life. Have fun with it. And getting this gun gold honestly wasn't that big of a challenge. This was one of the easier ones. Like I said, long shot isn't too bad on it. It's I had to join hardcore for that though. I highly recommend everyone joining hardcore for long range kills, because this thing, 5 to 6 shots is more than likely going to be 6 shots even if you get the barrel. But it definitely depends on the map. So you could get away with not using any barrel attachment and just go the 5 shot. But it is only up to 38 meters, and I don't know if that's considered a long shot anymore. So do keep that in mind. When you're doing long shots, go hardcore, put the sight on, get rid of the suppressor. If you want, keep the suppressor on, but just remember each suppressor takes away a little bit from your range, so do keep that in mind. Just kit it out for like recoil control or something. Put an ACOG scope. You're in business, boys. You're slapping cheeks and taking names with that. So anyway, my recommendation for the Groza is honestly, use the shit out of it, boys. This thing slaps ass, takes names, throws them on the side. It doesn't even call them back later, okay? This thing is beautiful. Again, it's this variant of the AK-47, so of course I'm a little biased, I'm not gonna lie. But overall, it's a good gun. Hipfire is good. RPMs on this thing, which is rounds per minute, is beautiful. 750, guys. You're going to be getting a lot of kills with this shit. It's competitive with a lot of the assault rifles, if not the most competitive to the AK-47. Try it out. Let me know what you guys think. Other than that, keep the grind on, boys. Hit that double XP. Get that gold. Get that diamond. You know I love you. Peace out. Have some fun.